Hello, guys. Welcome back to So Yesterday. I go by the name of D to the J to the UST, D Just. I am back with my brother from another mother. Give it up for Big Choop. Talk to the people, Choop.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to So Yesterday. This is season 5, episode 7 of So Yesterday, and we got another great episode in store for you guys this week, as always. And yeah, you guys are gonna like this episode, man. We're gonna be talking about some really good, interesting topics, and we're so excited to have you guys along for the ride. And yeah, man, can't wait to get started with this episode, as always. So before we get started, man, we're always going to start off the episode like we normally do, talking about our week, and then go from there. So, D-Just, how was your week this week, man? I'm really curious to know.
My week has been the week from hell.
No, dude. Oh, no.
For starters, I've learned when times of crisis, this goes for power outages and anything else of borderlines of that, you learn quick who your real people to count on. Because yesterday, during the Mike Tyson fight, by the way, Mike Tyson, you're a legend, and I think you had an overall good performance. To be in there with a young gun like Jake Paul, you did a good job. So hats off to you. But back to my week and everything like that. It's been pretty damn hectic. Dealing with power outages. Finding out who is your friend, who isn't your friend. To be quite frank, Chew, right now, I'm on the verge of craziness right now. Because I'm learning all kinds of new things each and every day. So, 2025, I have already in the revolution. People are getting cut out. Delete. So, yeah, we're keeping it moving. We're flexing on the podcast. We're always doing big things here, We just taking it up higher and higher and higher as it goes. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear about your week now.
All right, my week, man, was pretty boring, not gonna lie, man. Well, last Saturday after we got done recording episode 6, went to church. And it was all right. Then went to the store, bought my shit for the week, boring. And then came back here, did absolutely nothing, boring as hell. Ate about 12 mozzarella sticks. Unhealthiest thing you can think of, dude. And I fucking went to town on it. I was like, doing all that shit, dude.
Oh.
yeah, man. So that was fun. I enjoyed my Saturday. Sunday, really didn't do much. Watch football, basically clean up the house. Actually ran the sweeper for the first time in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 months or so. So that was fun, man. I was doing some cleaning and whatnot. So, and then I worked, of course. Monday was Veterans Day, so this past Monday. So for all the veterans out there who are listening to So Yesterday and the viewers, we thank you for your service for your country.
Yes, I
a week
appreciate
late. So
for your service.
Thank you for your service. I worked. I got paid that holiday pay, and I worked the rest of the week. I did get certified on pre-flight yet officially because I wait for my supervisor to do that, and for some reason he didn't do it at all last week. I don't know why. So I don't know if I've got that pay raise yet, dude. So I'm very, very patiently waiting for that pay raise, man. But I'm hoping it will come soon. So with that, and then pretty much just worked, trained some in-flight too, working on that this week, dude, with Brianna. So shout out to Brianna, for being my trainer and whatnot. She's really, really true MVP there. So shout out to her. You're awesome. Anyway, I went to work out. The rec was closed on Monday for Veterans Day, so I didn't work out. But I worked out the rest of the week, man. Did my chest and triceps on Tuesday, back and biceps on Wednesday, shoulders
And boy,
Thursday, and yesterday, man, I did legs. Worked
getting
on that leg strength.
been doing that cardio.
Yeah, man, and cardio too.
Go boy. There you go.
So,
Yeah.
well, I actually did legs, man, and my legs don't feel as sore today, which is really surprising. Well, I didn't walk yesterday on the treadmill, man. Max incline, 20 minutes, dude. Like a speed of 3.2, dude. I was going fast, dude. So I fucking got those, my calves work too. You know how big my calves are, dude. Got the muscular shit, you know. So I was going to town, dude.
All right. See you.
And speaking of yesterday, dude, so I did my laundry after I got home from the wreck, you know, and I got that done. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to go out and see Lauren at Totem Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, funny story, man. That never happened. Long story short. You know why?
Mm.
I was driving there, bro, and halfway there, I turn the corner and there's a line of cars stopped. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I look ahead, there was a car accident, man. Blocked the whole road.
Whoa.
Right at Ward Cove, man. Literally, I was like, it was fucking awful, dude. And I was stuck there, sitting there for 35 minutes. And I'm like, well, this sucks. This is not off to a good night because I left after 10 p.m. And I was like, yeah, I want to go see Lauren at Totem Bar, have some drinks. So after that car accident, you know, got cleared up, I was driving. I get to the downtown area in Ketchikan here, and I pass Arctic Bar, and then the rest of the downtown area, pitch black, no power.
Dude, like, I have
Yeah.
this, like, I feel you on the no power thing, because, like, we almost think to see the Tyson fight, because there was no power here for a good brief minute or so. Maybe even an hour. But, you know, the thing is this, though, that was crazy. Like,
Yeah, dude.
good Lord, have mercy. Thank God that the power came back on, but that stuff right there, that's really be scaring me though. Like we got no power and stuff like that, and you got food in the refrigerator. Like, man, little things like that make you really appreciate the fact you got electricity, heat. You know, we take that stuff for granted literally every single day.
Facts, dude. It's true.
Back,
It's true, man.
yes, but yes,
But
I'm glad you were safe and everything. You got
I
back.
was safe, but it kind of ruined my night, bro, because I literally wanted to see Lauren. Maybe I could have maybe attempted to get her number last night if, you know, I actually would have fucking went. But, you know, I blame car accident and no power for whatever reason in the downtown area. It's like it was pitch black down there, bro. Literally, where Totem Bar is at and Sourdough, no power. But where Arctic Bar on the little, like probably the little other side of town, power. I'm like, it was so pitch black, dude. It was so bad, like so dark there, man. I actually had to drill past Totem to see if they were even open. I mean, I actually saw lights on there, but it was like these lamps, dude. Like you know those little like those LED light lamp thingies.
Yeah, them LED lights basically. Yeah.
Yeah, they had those on there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think they're even open. So I didn't want to try to go in because you know no power. It's like I didn't know how you know how things were going to work out with no power, but nah, dude, it kind of ruined my night. It kind of like I think that was a sign, man. It was a sign. Not it wasn't a good time to ask for Lauren's number, man. With all this shit that went happen last night.
Or that's God's way of saying, hey, Cody, it may not be meant to be. Or no.
Oh shit, dude. If it would have been that way, dude, I don't know, man.
I
But
don't know.
no,
I don't know. I'm not gonna
fucking
I'm
horrible,
be
dude. So yeah, I kind of ruined my mood and night last night, dude. I was very upset. But, you know, it is what it is. You live, you learn, you know, experience shit like that, you know, setbacks that, you know, could potentially be, you know, a sign. But, you know, you never know these days, dude, with how things,
for now.
how anything can happen, dude.
That's true.
So, but yeah, man, that's how my week was. So it started off good and then shitty. So you live and you learn.
Facts.
Anyway, bro. Anyway, let's get moving on this episode, man. All right, man. So, what is your quote of the week, man? You picked it out for this week's episode, and you picked a good one out.
I did. You want to read it off for me?
Yeah, man. I'll read off the quote of the week. Stand by. So, your quote of the week is from Sarah Kay, and Sarah Kay said, "Where there is no struggle, there is no strength." A quote from Sarah Kay. Where
Beautiful.
there's no struggle, there's no strength. I like it, dude. I like that quote you picked out for this week's episode.
I think it
Man, not
fits
gonna lie.
because, like, every day we're faced with different obstacles, and literally, we have to find the strength to face these obstacles. So, you face obstacles every day, being in a new place. And I think you're a little bit better at it now. But when you first got there, oh boy, watching your Snap stories, I was like, Choop's gonna have to find some strength to get through all this new stuff. But if he reaches deep down inside, he's gonna get through it. And he did.
That was horrible, dude. Yeah.
But you made it through.
I have, dude. I was struggling, man. When I first moved to Alaska, dude, fucking
Yeah,
struggled, dude.
yeah, I can say. But, I'm really proud of how things have transpired for you, and you're pushing through, you're persevering, and you're shaping to be a good person. As you never lost that flow of being a good person, so that's good. You got to keep that mindset. It's a really negative world out there sometimes, but you got to keep that mindset. Of being a good person, because not a lot of people out there are still good minded. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
I like it, man. I like it. Well, all right. So that was our quote of the week. Next, we're going to be talking about what our word of the week is.
Yes.
And you also picked out the word of the week, and I like this one. You picked out for the word of the week for this week's episode is steadfast.
Yes, I did.
And steadfast is basically someone described as steadfast is very devoted or loyal to a person, belief, or cause. Someone described as steadfast, basically, very devoted or loyal to a person, belief, or cause. I like that. I like that word for the week, dude.
So basically, steadfast, for example, you could be being very steadfast to finish a marathon, dedicated to that cause, knowing this is my year. I'm going to be steadfast. I'm not going to give up this year. This is my time to shine. Bam. So when we use that term steadfast, man, we're really committing to something. So, I love the word, and I think it brings a lot of what I want in my life right now, which is loyalty, dedication, and I want to be steadfast to something, whether it be a cause or if I have strong belief in something. I really want to achieve a lot going to next year. So I'm going to need a lot of steadfast people in my circle that help me achieve that. So that's why I picked the word steadfast.
I like how you picked that out, dude. I really like the word of the week, man. And basically going off what you just said, I like the word because, being steadfast, being dedicated, to someone and someone's cause and whatnot is very important, especially in friendships, dude. Because I feel like obviously we talked about friendships last week on last week's episode, and I like how you decided to include, you know, steadfast for this week's episode, man. So, um, yeah, man, I just like how loyalty. Yeah, loyalty is very important. So, like,
Yeah.
you need that loyalty, you need that dedication, you need that support, you need that trust in life, man, for everything. You know,
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. Like right now, I feel steadfast for my job, man, because I need to be dedicated for my job in order to get fully certified on all positions, man. It's gonna take time, man, but it doesn't happen overnight, dude.
Okay.
So yeah, dude. So
Yeah.
I like the word of the week, man.
Word of the week is pretty good, I will admit. But that brings me to the song of the week.
And what is the song of the week this week, D Just?
Well, as you know, Linkin Park just dropped a brand new album, which was on Friday, November 15th of 2024. And it just so happened they have a single on there called Heavy as the Crown. And for those of you who don't know, every single day we carry some type of major responsibility or heavy burden on our shoulders, which makes it difficult for us to relax and take time out for ourselves sometimes. So, which goes into saying, heavy is the crown to those who carry the crown. Because it's not easy to carry the crown. So, that's why I picked the song. I
I like
really,
it. I'm gonna have to give that song a listen, dude.
he wrote Shed. It's a really good
For
song.
sure.
I'm
For
gonna
sure.
real talk is different than with Chester, of course. But
R.I.P. Chester.
rest in peace to Chester Bennington. He is definitely, in my mind, still the front man and oddball.
And all he's in all of our hearts, bro.
But like they say, things do change. Things do evolve. It can be changed to something better, or some of it's just the same. But they said in an interview that they kept the singles that Chester made, and they still perform all the songs. But I do feel for some of the fans, who say that it's just not built the same. But we still shouldn't take it out on a new person in the group that's just trying to carry on the legacy and make new memories. So it's an iffy, slippy slope because that band has been the same band since they came into the 2000s. I think Linkin Park started up, but
Yeah, bro.
I just want to say amazing album. That's all I got to say about that. Last word week. Not word week, but song of the week.
Song of the week.
Yeah, song of the week. Sorry, mine's going everywhere right
All
now.
good, man. All good.
We're making some good progress.
We are, man. We are. I 100% agree. Anyway, that brings us to our very first topic of this episode.
Let's get it.
And the very first segment we're going to be going over next is basically how college is portrayed in the movies compared to real life, man. And we're going to be sharing some examples of a few movies that we both have seen that, we're going to talk about the movies and then we're going to basically describe how, how they are described in those movies compared to what it happens really in real life. I mean, obviously, you guys know we both went to college. Obviously, you guys remember I went to Kent State for
Yep.
8 years and got my degree. So I really know a lot about college and how that college life is. And you have also experienced it too.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people do some stupid shit in college. Let's put it that way.
facts. Yeah, man, I could go on forever about that. Shit.
Yeah.
I had to wear my beer shirt for this college segment, dude. So
Some people walk up in that door, fill out the administration papers talking about how they're going to be the next Bill Gates. The next day they walk up there, it's like, hey, bro, what happened to you? I ain't seen this stuff real life. This dude, I can't remember the dude's name or whatever, but he told me, like, hey, look, listen to me, young buck. I'm about to be the next Bill Gates. Give me 5 weeks. I didn't see that dude never again after he talked to me. I just kept on waiting the same spot he told me to meet back up in like 1 week. I never saw him again. Legit. I felt like, hey man, I guess it was too much for him. I don't know.
yeah, man, it sounds like he dropped out.
Professor I had was like it
I
was
mean,
easy B.
shit, dude. This dude drops out after fucking a week or two, then something must have happened.
Listen, I will be real. Like there are certain classes at the University of Akron that you definitely have to be consistent with because, like, it's not like a high school class you can roll up in whatever you feel like. Writing classes, for example, okay, for most part, they do a lot of freestyle writing. So basically, what freestyle writing is like, you could pick your own topic. You can write about anything you want for at least let's just say 5 minutes. So That's pretty much easy right there, freestyle writing. Because I did that like many a times. And she give us a topic, write about this. I can write about that. Right, I'm good at writing, so yeah, but stay on task though.
I like it, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna talk about a few movies that portray. Well, they think they portray the
Yeah.
college lifestyle or party scene of college. And the very first movie that I would really want to talk about, well, we both want to talk about, is a classic movie. And you guys probably already know about this movie, but it's a very good movie. Very first movie we're going to talk about is the one and only Superbad
Mm-hmm.
with Jonah Hill. You guys know Superbad. Forever be a classic movie, dude. And that's one of my favorite, honestly, one of my favorite movies that I like of all time. And you guys know about basically what the plot of the movie is. I mean, basically, three friends want to kickstart their sex life before they go to college, man. And by doing that, try to go to a party, to impress these three girls.
Fact check.
Well,
Two inseparable friends.
three inseparable friends. Yes, very best friends, dude. So, example:
There's
two
two.
unacceptable,
Yeah.
two inseparable friends. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
So they get invited to a gigantic house party, and they go together with their nerdy friend McLovin, the one and only.
Yeah.
And honestly, bro, that McLovin made that movie. Not gonna lie. So, in order to impress these women, though, they have to score enough alcohol to supply the party and
Mm.
get drunk with these two girls in order to start their sex life before they go off to college, man. And McLovin, dude, I'm telling you, McLovin and those cops in the movie, they made that movie, dude. Fucking hilarious, dude.
Talking about Seth fucking Rogen, genius.
Well, dude, the guy who, the guy who plays, shit. What's the guy's name?
Is it Greg?
No, the guy who plays Evan reminded me of myself, to be honest.
Evan Goldberg or whatever. That's the actor.
Yeah, no, the guy in the movie who plays him, the guy's name in the movie is Evan. Michael Cera.
Michael Cera. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, when I first watched that movie, I'm like, yeah, the Evan character reminds me of myself because he really likes this girl, and he ends up fucking it all up, dude.
Yeah.
Story of my life, dude. Story of my life. And bro, I feel like the very first time I have sex and finally lose my virginity, you remember the scene where McLovin's like, "Oh my god, it's in.
Bro, I didn't know Emma Stone was in this movie.
Emma Stone's in that movie, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Seth Rogen played the cop. Emma Stone. Bill Hader was the other cop.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill, of course. And the guy who played McLovin, Christopher Mintz Classy, I can't fucking pronounce that last name, but
Classy.
yeah. He played McLovin. So, but yeah, that movie was good, man. And honestly, the only thing I want to say about that movie comparing that to real life college, I mean, they showed the party scene and they showed how a bunch of people show up to one place, and it's like you don't see that nowadays, dude. Where like you get like over 100 people in one fucking house without it being shut down.
And I'm gonna critique something real quick. There's not gonna be no way in hell that guy's gonna party with the cops like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. Here in Akron, they would have probably took that guy. Yeah, man, we're gonna party, all right. Put the sirens on. You're going to jail, buddy. What do you think you're doing trying to party with us? Now, your best bet is to get them officers when they're not on duty, buddy. When they got normal civilian clothes on. And you better pray they're young bucks.
Well, they were. They had to get those fake IDs, man.
Yeah. But no, those cops, they were wilding, bro. They were wild.
They were wilding, dude.
Like,
yes.
I'm gonna be real. Ain't no cop in the world that was maybe some there's one corrupt cop or maybe a young corrupt cop out there, but not here in Akron. Okay, maybe there's one corrupt cop. I never heard no news of that. So let's just be real. In Akron, we got old geezers that usually are going around making arrests at these frat parties. What do I know? Fact check me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. This is just been from my observations.
Well, man, I 100% agree. And they, like I said, yeah, they portray some guy partying with the cops. Like that never happened in real life.
No,
Honestly.
I mean, what party? Let's get down, shake our things with the cops. I mean, I'm sure they got. I bet you in the cop deputy at the police station, whatever they call it, police department. They probably do have like under the radar parties sometimes. I mean, they probably do, but we'll never know about that.
Yeah, we'll never know about that, bro.
We'll never
I
get in
mean,
kind of things
like
because we're
seriously,
here,
we'll never know, dude.
not supposed to know. What happens there stays there. Or nightsticks coming to our derriere. But all seriousness, because I'm getting off topic again. I don't really agree with some of the stuff that went on in the Superbad movie when it comes to like how they purchased the beer, okay? When they purchased the beer in that movie, didn't they have like the cops go buy the beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's another thing right there.
And they end up losing a lot of it too.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah. Now, let's just be real now. If I ever see a cop buying beer from young kids like that, because they had to be maybe 17, 8,
17, man.
17. See, that's not going to happen. And no. Unless the cop is confused, not all the way there. I ain't ever seen. Yeah, that's my uncle. Yeah, you better be related to that person. He's buying you beer like that. You better not have your badge on. Better not be all dressed up. But all seriousness, it's still gonna look bad on your part. Even if you're not in uniform, you're breaking your code, your oath. You swore that you will always do the honorable thing as an officer. It don't make sense. That movie is good, but okay. Even when they scored, bro.
Well, they
Fine.
tried to score.
Yeah,
Fuck. McLovin scored somewhat.
he kind of did.
Kind of. They kind of fucked everything else up. Seth and or not Seth. Yeah, Seth and Evan.
Yeah, because Seth was that big fat kid in the movie, right?
Jonah Hill, yeah, the big fat. And
Yeah.
he wanted Emma Stone's character.
Yeah, no luck with that one.
Yeah, good luck with that one. No, but Evan fucked everything up because you know, basically they tried to, to fucking have sex and stuff. And the girl that Evan was fucking interested got drunk and fucking sucking vomited on him.
Yeah, that was for my interest too.
He got her too fucked up to the point, blacking out and fucking vomiting. That's just nasty, dude.
Hell
Story of
yeah,
my life, dude. That
fucking nasty.
would happen to me probably. So, shit, dude. But no, it was a good movie, man, and
Yeah, great film.
it
Great
was a
film.
great film. So it'll forever be a classic. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope they never make a sequel. Because if they ever made a sequel, they'd fucking probably
they
ruin it
will.
nowadays, dude.
They will.
They would ruin it. So
Emma
some
Stone,
movies don't deserve sequels. Some movies don't deserve sequels.
Richard. Emma Stone's gonna require too much money to be in the sequel of that movie.
Right? Yes.
She's fucking like so famous right now. She's like probably in the top 10 for most famous celebrities. And I believe Seth Rogen is a famous comedian. slash actor. I would have considered him comedian, but he does do some cute like stand up every now and then. Then Jonah Hill, he just acts. I believe so.
I think Jonah Hill is a great actor. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Seth Rogen has done some stand up though.
yeah, man, he probably would deserve a lot of money nowadays, dude. So I 100% agree.
But
All
yeah,
right, well, do you want to talk about the next movie?
go ahead.
All right, well, the next movie we're going to talk about is also a classic. And I wanted to mention this one second because it is obviously a little bit not as old as Superbad, and it's going to be Project X, a forever classic. Came out my senior year of high school in 2012. So let me just confirm that really fast. I think it was 2012, but fact check really fast. Yep, 2012 film. Literally came out March 2nd, 2012. Literally my senior year of high school, dude. And I remember seeing that movie with CJ and you at CJ's house, but fact checking on that as well. We did see it, and that was a good movie as well, man. Again, in my personal opinion, I think that was the most unrealistic movie about partying I've ever seen my whole entire life.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's just get started on this one, okay?
Yeah, man.
Now, I agree. Parents, there have been cases when parents left, because they left for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, dude. 2 weeks.
And I get it. They will leave for 2 weeks, but they ain't gonna leave their kids alone for 2 weeks. Not no normal, sane parents. But there are parents out there who do leave their kids home for 2 weeks. Mind you, I think these kids are maybe 18, maybe.
Yeah, 18, yep.
Yeah. So at that point, I guess that makes sense. You can leave your kid home for 2 weeks. I guess it doesn't matter at that point because they're all considered adults. So some of the things I didn't agree with the movie is how do you get that much fucking alcohol in one place? And then they got Autumn's. Okay, so they went viral very fast. Very fast.
It did, man.
Like, I don't know how it went viral that fast, but I guess after a while, you get a certain amount of people there. It's going to attract other people to come. So a person keeps spreading it. Other person keeps tweeting it. Then that person tells a friend, tell a friend, right? So I get it.
Correct.
It builds up. But in no way, shape, or form should it get that much buzz that Lil Wayne shows up. Then the next celebrity comes to the party. Then you got T-Pain or something like that, or Kid Cudi. It shouldn't get that much fire that quick. Because you got people jumping off stuff. Then you got people jump off the roof. Then you got, girls upstairs. I mean, it was insane.
Doing all this crazy shit, dude.
I get it. It happens, but dang. In today's world, that shit would have been shut down so fast. Cops have been called way sooner than what they did it. It took like forever for the cops to come in the picture.
Yeah, bro, it took like over half the movie, man. I think the cops didn't come to like an hour into the movie or something. Like, and get this, bro. This movie is literally found footage. So this is actual footage of what happened, dude. That's the crazy part. This isn't no fucking Hollywood movie, dude. I mean, shit. I mean, it cost them $12 million to make this movie, but I mean, according to Wikipedia. So with a budget,
I can see why $12 million. All the stuff they had to do.
exactly.
And then you add all the celebrities and stuff like that.
I mean, that's the crazy part because, I mean, they're using actual footage from this event, so it was like it actually happened. And imagine, man. I mean, you were right, man. A party like that nowadays will get shut down instantly shut down. So I 100% agree. And I'll actually give you an example because We're going to be talking about college now. And fun fact, back in 2014 or 13, actually, you know what? No, it had to be 2014. 2014. Halloween at Kent, bro, had one of the wildest parties you've ever seen. You were there that night. It was
I
me, you, CJ, and they actually had a wild party, man, at a frat. And that shit got shut down so fast, the SWAT team got called in.
Yeah, because people started being dumb. We're setting stuff on fire and crap like that. And
CJ wanted to be a part of it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay far away from this shit and not get involved because I don't want to get arrested for
problem
underage drinking.
dumb as hell though. So they don't know how to know when to tone it down and stuff like that. You got girls that are wearing all questionable outfits and stuff like
It's
that.
true. Yep.
I mean, I get it. Halloween's the only time they can. Really, that's not even true. If they wanted to, they could wear that stuff all throughout the year inside their house.
If they want to dress slutty, go for it.
I mean, technically, some women do that. I mean, think about it. You got cleavage. I mean, but I'm not trying to get us camped. But
Well, I already know how much you like cleavage, man. I mean, Chup this insane. Oh, never mind.
you throwing shots over here, Mister Reddest. Oh, bad.
What'd you say, man? What? I couldn't hear you, man. What?
Go. Go. Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. Sorry for throwing shots at you, bro. But
Okay, I didn't mean to
honestly, dude,
yeah, I'm just joking.
don't do this to me now, man. Don't fuck me. No, man. Fuck me like this.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, man. No homo, dude. You already know that.
But no homo, right back at you. But sometimes you can get over full of yourself with a little beer shirt on.
Oh, right, dude.
Stop it, yo. Staying on business.
Anyway, dude. So what we were saying, I remember this party got shut down so fast that they called a SWAT team because it was so fucking packed. It happened at one of the frat houses, and I don't remember what fraternity at Kent State where it happened, but I know we talked about Kent Halloween previously on early season about all the times where we celebrated Kent Halloween because Kent Halloween was probably one of the biggest, if not probably the only biggest celebration besides St. Patrick's Day, or what they call fake St. Patty's Day as well, where they would party at Kent and stuff. But no, nothing compares to partying like OU, man. And for a fact OU on Halloween is a lot better than Kent State University. At Ohio University, one of the top party schools in the nation, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of things about Ohio University. I've been to one of their, yeah, I've been to a couple of one of their parties, but they do get crazy. They do get wild. They live up to the reputation, but there's also been other schools that have crazy parties that I never got to experience. I heard things about Toledo University. I've heard things about Cincinnati. I've heard things about
Cincinnati,
Ohio State, the big Ohio State. I mean, sadly, little Akron's not on the list.
Akron sucks, dude.
Sadly, we didn't make the cut. But
Akron fucking sucks, bro.
I mean,
Love
I've
it.
heard about Mississippi. I mean, it doesn't surprise me though. They got all that area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what surprised me though one year was Nebraska making that list. I mean, Nebraska, of all places. But hey, game's the game.
Bro, 2014, 2013 was wild for me, dude. That was only my second year of college, dude. Fucking crazy, dude. Damn.
Right.
I mean, shit. All the shit that, I didn't do in college, man, I kind of regret. Like, I didn't start going to any parties till I swear it was the second to last year at Kent State, man. I was was not outgoing or social or anything. I didn't have hardly any friends, man. I felt like an outcast, dude. You know?
outcasts, though. I think like some of the outcasts end up being some of the most successful people, though.
It's true, man. It's
I
true.
mean, that's how I feel. I mean, there's reasons why people don't mess with certain people. I think, and some of the most outcasts in the world see some of the most dumb stuff. Like they are observing. There's a reason why we have outcast people because they observe. And these are the outcasts by choice, and they observe people and just sit there and watch. So yeah, I mean, people in general do stuff for reasons. It sucks when people are outcasted for no reason, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and just talk about the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, fair enough, dude.
You know,
Well, let's go back to the movies now. There's one more movie we want to talk about for this episode, and it's I just saw this movie recently, a few weeks ago, and that movie is with John Cena and company,
okay,
and that movie is called Blockers. A very hilarious movie. If you guys have not seen that,
they're lockers, baby. So, so basically, the plot of this movie is you got three girls, right? There's three girls. They're all friends, and they all make a pact to lose their virginity on prom night. And the dads get a load, the mom and dads get a load of this, get this information, and they all decide, hey, we can't let them grow up like this. We got to stop this.
yeah,
So throughout the movie, they are gonna stop it. No matter what they gotta do, they're gonna stop it. They're determined to stop this through hell, through high water. They're gonna stop them from having sex. And I think it's definitely a terminology where they think about, they're growing up way too fast. They, just the other day, they were my little girls. Now they're out here having sex.
yeah,
It's like, I get why some of the parents were acting the way they were. Of course, we had one girl who had daddy issues, and
yeah. She did have daddy issues. Yep.
yeah, one girl had daddy issues, and that was real sick. Real sick. Let me tell you how sick that got. It got real twisted. Okay, you seen the movie? That got real
I have
twisted.
seen the movie. Yes.
Yes. Um, I like the scene where the guys underneath the bed, the dad's underneath the bed, and they're about to
You mean the mom?
the mom's underneath the bed. Yes, and they're about
They're
to.
about to have sex.
Yes. I mean, as a parent, you're about to, and that's about to happen. Like, what do you do? And she ultimately opted not to do anything, just sneak.
Sneak out.
Uh, Very weird, but keep.
That part of the movie kind of surprised me, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I was a little surprised she just let it go, honestly. But I could see why she let it go, because if she would have stopped it, I don't think her daughter would have liked her,
Yeah,
you know? Because she
yeah,
was a single mom,
yeah. I
There,
think that definitely played some roles in it because the dad wasn't involved with her life, so she definitely, you know, was kind of a tough predicament. Plus, the guy I think she was with was, they both were using protection. I think at the time, you know.
yeah, man.
I mean, get God Almighty. Just thinking about that movie is like it goes so many ways. I mean, the odd duck of the movie turns out to have sex in the most weirdest place of all, in the middle of public. Okay, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
John
I know
Cena.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, it was weird, real weird. I mean, it was like her lab partner, rubber.
Bro, that was even worse.
Right.
Well, no, I gotta talk about that for a sec. So in the movie, just for the viewers who have not seen this movie and listeners who saw yesterday, basically what is shown in this movie is all right. So you got these high schoolers, all right, whatever high school they're going to, they didn't really tell what high school they went to. It's probably a made up school or whatever, because they can't use the real schools, names in this movie. But anyway, what got me going was literally kind of, made me, and I shouldn't say made me mad, but it's like they showed a stereotype of all these parties where, they're like basically all these kids, obviously going to be drinking, obviously going to be drinking. But no, what made it really super unrealistic was these high schoolers are doing all these drugs, dude.
Yeah.
Like ecstasy, everything else,
Molly,
dude.
Molly, acid.
Acid, marijuana, weed, whatever, you name it, dude. And like, that's not realistic. I don't think high schoolers on prom night are gonna be taking acid or doing like ecstasy or something, dude. That's just beyond
I mean,
my thanks to that, dude.
there are some high schools that actually. I mean, they're not on all that stuff at once, but they do have
Yeah,
occasions where they have some high schoolers doing that kind of stuff.
kind of
I mean,
surprised me, dude.
I mean, I know Molly's a big one,
Oh, Molly, yeah.
and there are occasions where acid could be one as well. But marijuana, of course, is a damn high one for it doesn't matter where that was big when we were in school. Mary Jane.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find what because in the movie, one of the daughters, she did some kind of drug. I don't know what the hell it kind of was, but she was high as fuck in the movie, and I'm like, because that guy that she wanted to, have sex with
Yeah.
was a big drug thing or something, and I don't know what the hell he gave her.
Yeah, was that John Cena's kid or whatever? Or
John Cena's kid, yeah,
yeah, and
in the movie, yeah,
almost beat him up over that, or
yeah, pretty much.
yeah. I'm trying to think of what it was too. That's a good question. But as the movie goes on, it gets more informative, and you see the parents start to get a little bit more understanding of the fact that their kids are growing up, and there's certain things that they have to accept as they get older. And I think that's a very good aspect or outlook you can take from the movie. Is like not to take it as your kids are gonna grow up, have sex. We have to accept it and just not do anything about it. But there are certain approaches you can take differently when it comes to your kids and they're about to start wanting to have sex. Wow.
Yeah, man, you can only do so much when it comes to that. And I like how we talked about this movie because I think, like I mentioned earlier, it portrays a false,
Narrative.
a false. I can't think of
Narrative.
the word right now.
Narrative.
Narrative. Oh yeah, false narrative about partying or whatever prom after prom in high school. I mean, you guys know I've talked about what happened after my prom in high school, and I didn't experience any of this shit. So, because I had overprotective parents. You already know, D Just.
Having overprotective parents could be a good thing.
Exactly. And we have talked about being sheltered. And I
Yeah.
remember we did this episode about talking about shelter, having sheltered kids, pros and cons.
Mm.
And yeah, man, I just feel like, I don't know, man, this had a false narrative. But it's like, how would I know? I never experienced something like that at my fucking after prom in high school. So, shit, I really can't say much about that, dude. But I don't like the false narratives, man. And I like, because college is different than what they portray in the movies, dude. And it's pretty obvious
I mean,
at the end. So,
I really do think college can be a good thing, and college can be however you want your college experience to be. Is kind of falls in your hands to a certain point. Like, yeah, you can make a million friends, but if they don't lift you up and actually have a certain direction where you want to go, they're not supporting your dreams, you're not going to be happy in the end. So it really depends. Because you're after you leave high school, you literally have, let's just say you have had friends since middle school, all you knew all your lives. it's not guaranteed those same friends are going to be with you when you go to high school. You guys might go separate directions. Some of your friends move away. Some just stop talking to you. You go apart. I mean, these are hard facts of life.
It's true, man. And now you mentioned that, dude, I wanted to get into the next segment since we're going to be basically going to be going on with what you just said. And basically what we're going to talk about next is the difficulties making friends as an adult. And I know I wanted to tie this in with the college segment because we all go to college when we're 18. We're technically considered adults, right? But some kids are actually very smart where they actually go to college before they're 18.
Nowadays,
And nowadays, yeah. But for the ones who actually were 18 when they went to college, I mean, at 18, you're considered an adult. So it's like nowadays, I mean, shit, I could talk about, how hard it was for me to make friends in college. I mean, shit, you know how hard it was to be friends with you, to become friends with you or CJ or Courtney or, Sean or everyone else, dude, we know. All our really close friends. And it's like, it's hard, man. I mean, fuck. I'm 30 years old now, and I'm struggling to make new friends here in Alaska, dude. I've yet to make any new friends since I moved to Alaska, man. And to be honest, dude, it's been very hard, dude. I've been struggling with that, and you already know. I've talked about it, dude. So
I mean, I didn't know you were struggling like that, but dang.
I'm struggling to the point of desperation, dude. At this point, I'll become friends with anybody, dude. That's how bad it is.
My dude, no. I
Nah,
mean,
dude, I'd probably get on my knees and suck a dude's dick to become a friend.
hey, Cody, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. You talk like that again.
Hey, I'm just fucking around, dude.
Bro, you lie, dude. You
I'm
lie.
capping, dude. I'm capping, dude. I would never do that.
I mean, I hope not. I really hope.
I'm not that desperate, dude. No, you know me, dude. I'm not that desperate. To the point I know tomorrow, dude.
Dang, bro.
Hey, I don't swing that way. So, but for those who are, nothing wrong with that. We're nothing wrong with being gay or lesbian. We support your decision
We
and your
are proud
sexuality. So,
towards the LGBTQ community.
yes, dude.
Word.
So yesterday supports the LGBTQ community.
LGBTQ community.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, so what I was saying was, yeah, I've been struggling, man. And yeah, dude. So, but it's like I've told you guys and you, D-Just. I told everyone else who listens recently about my week. And every time I've gone out here, I've met weird ass people, dude. I'm actually happy I've not become friends with those people because honestly, I'm kind of fear for my safety that they might fucking do something to me, dude, behind my back. I don't trust them, dude, at all. And we talked about friendship last week on last week's episode, dude. And one big thing about friendship is, man, you definitely have to trust these people. You really got to know about them before you would
Yeah.
consider them a friend. And it's been hard, man. I mean, shit. I could go back to college. I didn't make friends in college until my second to last year at Kent State. So late 2018, dude, I finally made my first friend, and you know who that was.
Yeah, I know.
The one and only Zach Parker.
Yeah. Look how that turned out.
That turned out bad for the worst, man. But, I was desperate, dude, to have a friend. And, I told you guys the story already in a previous episode about how we met this guy. And CJ even had bad vibes from him at first.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go into details about what he told us, but what he told us was fucked up and very inappropriate, where it's the point I'm not even going to say what it was, because CJ didn't fucking trust him. And I don't blame him for not trusting him. I was just desperate for a new friend, dude. I mean, I know you guys are really close to me, distance-wise. I mean, like I said, to the point I really didn't really care if I didn't make any friends in college. But eventually, I became friends with the people I went in my fraternity. I joined a fraternity, and it's not the kind of fraternity you think it is. This was an educational fraternity, and it was actually a co-ed fraternity, but it was called a fraternity. And I went and joined back in 2019. I joined the fraternity called Alpha Eta Rho, and that's an educational fraternity. It wasn't a social fraternity. It was basically through. Basically, they started it in the college I went to, aeronautics and engineering, And they're like, anybody who wants to join a fraternity, make new friends, help better their career, join. And I did. And I met a bunch of great people ranging from pilots, airport management, like shout out to my friend Justin. Um, he was one of my really good friends from that year, man. And you met him. CJ met him. We all hung out together. Went to Halloween, man. I shared really good stories about that. And yeah, so it was a struggle, man. Happy I made friends because I needed them, dude. Going to Kent State by myself. I mean, CJ was going to. Well, I don't know if CJ was going to Akron at the time. I don't think he was.
I
Fact
mean,
check me on that, CJ. But not in 2019. I don't think so. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, please fact check me on that later, CJ. Anyway, so I met Justin. I met Nick they can't say his last name right now. A bunch of other guys, like I said, pilots, airport management. Fuck, I think there was one person in there who was doing aerospace engineering, dude, which is something my uncle does, by the way. Fun fact. We got viewers and listeners, so yesterday did not know that, but yeah, man, it took me a while to make friends, dude. And I could tell you one thing, D-Just. The first 4 years at Kent State, dude, I'd walk in between classes, going to class on campus. I had my headphones in, listen to music, not care, I didn't want to be bothered, dude. And I noticed that, though, that everyone else is doing the exact same thing. Like, people would be in their own bubble, and they'd sit like they had this like sitting area outside a lot of the classrooms. People
yeah,
would sit in the hallway, would just be on their laptop doing whatever, listening to music. Didn't want to be bothered, dude. I've noticed that. Like,
yeah.
people want to be in their own bubble, dude. In
I
college,
do
dude.
the same thing.
It's like I wanted to be in my own bubble too.
Half the time they don't be listening to nothing. They just be having their headphones on.
Yeah, that's basically a sign of don't talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, if you try to talk to me, I won't be listening. So I would ignore your presence. So I was literally like that, man. I felt like an outcast, man. But it's like I wanted nothing to do with these people, dude, because I wasn't really socially outgoing. I'm not an outgoing person. You know that, dude. You've known me a very long time, and I have a hard time making the first move and talking to people in general, dude. I mean, if someone talks to me first, I'll respond, but I don't like to make the initiative to go up to some random stranger and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing?" or whatever, and make a
Yeah,
friend. Like, I'm not that kind of outgoing person. I mean, I don't think you are either. I mean,
I'm a person, I guess. But I get you. I can relate because I don't just go out for no reason. It's like I'm not. I got my guard up. I'm not gonna just randomly. It's like somebody I don't know, and that person that we don't speak of. He got lucky by me even attending that wedding, but we ain't gonna
yeah, I
spend
know
it.
what you mean, dude. Yep.
Yeah, that's a one time thing. One time thing.
One time thing. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but you know, in life you're gonna be faced with all these types of things you gotta deal with, and I struggle every day with just trying to make new friends. Just you don't know nowadays who really is your friend, really, really who just wants to be in your circle for that period of time. And I think as we just get older, Corey, we have to do more and more research about a person before we even decide to be that person's friend, because like it's not the same as it was when we were kids. Hey, here's a crayon. Hey, or hey, yeah, do that. Be best friends. I mean, times unfortunately have changed
Mm-hmm.
and
Facts.
keep changing.
Facts, dude.
So I wish it was that easy like it was when we were kids and all that stuff, but it's not. I mean,
Yeah, it's very hard, man. I 100% agree. And like I said, I mean, when you move to a new place like I did, a new state, a new city, I mean, I moved away from everybody, man, for this job I have now. And I mean, I'm still struggling to this day, man. 'Cause, like, I want friends here in Alaska, man. I'm always going to be friends with you, CJ, Courtney. I still talk to you guys daily. I mean, shit. I talk to my friend Brett, who I used to work at acting with. I talk to him like every week. And it's like, I mean, I would like to have new friends here to do stuff here in Alaska, but it's like, I mean, I can hardly ever come home because it's so expensive. I mean, I'm so looking forward to coming home in December, though, to Ohio. I'm really looking forward to seeing you, dude. We really need to hang out, dude. We
Dude,
really need to, go out to get some drinks or something or do whatever we used to do, dude. I miss those days, dude. I really do. We had so much fun going out, dude. I mean, nothing really interesting happened. I mean, something really did because, you remember telling the story about Lindsay. That was a really good night, by the way.
oh yeah.
Probably one of the best nights we had together, dude.
Oh, Lindsay, Lindsay.
Yeah, exactly, man. But no,
Hey,
but getting
McKinney.
back to what the friends part, dude. Like I said, I just want to have somebody here or multiple people here who I would be able to hang out with and do things with. I mean, in Ketchikan or in Alaska in general. And it's like 4 months in, dude, or 5 months in now, actually. I have yet to make that friend, dude, and the struggle has been real, dude. It's like I'm always faced with these challenges, these adversities every week, man. The struggle has always been real of trying to make this friend. I mean, shit, man. Now that we're talking about this, I kind of am motivated now to maybe try to become friends with Lauren at Totem Bar, and it's like
What starts out? Friendships.
all starts out, man. It's like she knows my name. She knows what I want to drink most of the time. It's like I think she could be a really good friend, but I don't want to fuck anything up, dude. I mean, I don't want to make anything creepy, man. But I mean, that's why I always make an attempt to see her. Although it's been a few weeks since I've been there, and yeah, dude. But it's just been hard, dude. I mean, my coworkers. I mean, I try to become friends with my coworkers, but they've always been busy. I mean, because like I mentioned a few episodes ago, we're very short staffed at my job. The rest of my coworkers are working 6 days a week, some days 10 hours a day, dude. A lot of overtime and stuff. And it's like they just don't feel like doing anything when they're off. And it's like it's very hard to plan to do stuff with them. And it's like, I mean, I see them every day, almost basically every day, 5 days a week. And it's like, it's been hard, man. I mean, that's why, like I said, I'm trying to make friends. But making friends as an adult, dude, not easy. It's never easy.
No.
So, I mean, I just feel like some people, like, they want to keep their circle tight. Like, they don't want to expand their circle. They keep it tight like this.
Yes.
Not expand it to, like, have, like, 25 friends I see all the time. I mean, 25 friends, that's a lot of friends right there. And
Mm.
you're in contact with 25 other people, that would be crazy. Like, you're some kind of celebrity or something. That's the thing I think about, dude. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts on that, dude?
nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, I sat there when I was maybe coming up. My brother's always had a lot of friends. I mean, literally, I sat there, watched him text like maybe up to on a good day 10 people at once. But growing up, it was just amazing seeing how much he actually does behind the scenes. Like that man works, but I respect that, and it kind of makes me motivate myself to actually strive harder, push harder. You know, and it's cool because now, hey, look at us.
Yeah, man, look at us, man. Look what we're doing, dude.
Yep.
I mean, it's always nice to have new people in your life and stuff, but sometimes, depending on the situation, like for example, in my situation, I moved to a new city. So it's like, I mean, if I was still living back home in Ohio, I would be like, yeah, I don't want to make any new friends. I'm happy with the friends I have. But it's like now it's like I actually want to make new friends because I'm away from you guys,
Yeah.
so billions of states away. Living in Alaska is like it's not easy, dude. And I really didn't keep in contact with you or anyone else the first 3 months here because I was focusing on training back in Kenai at the
Hmm.
academy. I was like, I mean, I talked to you, but it wasn't like, I mean, I'm talking to you, texting you more and more every single day ever since we got back up with this podcast, dude. Like, we've been talking a lot more, and I like it, dude. I like we're
I mean,
keeping that connection.
mm, I mean, for the most part, me and you did a good job communicating. For the most part.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I tried to make sure that you were all right, you were doing good, and all that stuff. That was one thing I wanted to make sure of. You weren't going way over your head with certain things, and you weren't just sitting in the place the whole time. So, you know, I made sure people checked in on you and all that stuff.
Yeah, I
And
really appreciate that.
you know, just from experience acting you, I know how overwhelming it can be in a new place, and it can be a lot sometimes.
I mean, if I was going somewhere like maybe only a 6 hour drive away, or maybe an 8 hour drive, I wouldn't think that's far. But I mean, I'm like thousands and thousands of miles away from home right now, and it's like that's super far away, dude. And that's why I feel like that's why I feel the way about making new friends, because I want to do it. It's like I said, if I was closer to home, it'd be different. I'd just be like, yeah, I can just drive home whenever I want, But here, the only way I can get home is by plane, dude. No other way.
Yeah, man. I had an offer back when I was first coming up out of St. Beef to Musk Kingdom, that school. It's way, 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 way out there. I think you heard of school, Musk Kingdom.
No, actually, I never heard of this, man.
Well, it's like a little bit past John Carroll. Musk Kingdom's a school. It's a
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. You know, they had a nice little program for people who just need extra help on stuff like that, and you know, it just came down to the fact that it was just far, and I liked the program. Everybody was nice and stuff to me. But one thing I know for sure is like when colleges keep sending you brochures, brochures, and brochures, they really want you to come look at their campus.
Yeah, I've noticed that, dude.
I mean, yeah, that's just one thing I always notice. Like, you got worry. You start worrying when the fires stop coming. Yep,
That's facts, dude.
backs.
Well, I don't think I told the viewers and listeners so yesterday this, but when I was a junior, or correction. Oh, wait, no, I mean I was a senior at St. V's, and I remember applying to last minute colleges, and I remember I got accepted to
Yep.
Bowling Green, Akron, Kent, Marietta. I got accepted to four colleges, all the colleges I applied for, and I really wanted to go to Bowling Green. But Bowling Green, if anyone's not familiar with Bowling Green, Ohio, it's about 2 hours away from Akron,
Very
and
good.
that's somewhat far away. And if I would have went to school there, I would have obviously had to stay on campus in the dorm, and my parents wouldn't let me do that because they said I wasn't ready to live my own. And no, they thought I probably wouldn't have gotten up to go to class or anything, or I wouldn't be able to take care of myself because I had no experience, living on my own ever in my life. I had to make, dinner, make sure I make my, clean up after myself, which I did anyway. But it's like my parents refused to let me go there because they thought, they didn't trust me. And it's like, and that's why when I first moved out away from everybody, just this year, it's like I struggled, dude. You knew how much how hard it was me to move far away from family and whatnot, very far away. I mean, across the
Yeah.
whole country, dude. So, but yeah, dude, it's just hard. I mean, making friends, trying to adjust living on your own, at a very far away state. It's like it was hard, dude. And I told the viewers and listeners so yesterday, back in episode 1 of this season, about how hard it was, dude. So yeah, man, struggle is real, dude.
I know all about the struggle right now.
Exactly, dude. Well, I'm surprised you had no idea about how much I struggled with this, man. The friends part. I
I
mean,
mean, I had
literally.
I had idea, but us as guys, we tend to bottle everything up, not
Yeah, we
talk about
tend to not share our feelings, dude.
it.
So,
That's how it goes, and it's not how it should be, but it's just how it is. You all right?
well, honestly, bro, I don't think you and I really have really those deep. Well, I shouldn't say deep connections, but those deep like conversations, about life. I actually remember did having a conversation with you though about life in general, I forget what it was about. Because remember all those times where we'd hang out and I'd take you home and I'd drop CJ off first and then it'd just be you and I in the car and we'd always have those deep conversations with each other. I remember those days, dude. Like on the way home, we'd talk about basically stuff
Goals,
and
dreams, and
goals, dreams, aspirations.
yes,
And I
them all.
remember I did get really deep. We both had a deep conversation with each other, and it was really rare to be sharing those feelings with guys. But I
Yeah,
mean, it does seem kind of weird the way I put it like that. But I mean, I probably might be way too open with it. If it was a woman, I'm
nah, man.
doomed, dude.
Just can share, talk to each other about anything.
I would share my feelings way too much, dude. If I was to a woman, dude, I'd fucking be so open, and I'd probably break down, dude, like crazy about that with the woman, dude. Especially if I like her, dude. And I don't know that this makes me look weak, dude. I'm not gonna lie, make me look fucking weak. Shit, man.
I can tell you, I've been there, done that.
Been there, done that, experienced it, man. Whatnot, shit. But yeah, dude. So
I will say this though, you really can never go wrong with sharing feelings. The only way you can mess up is by not being yourself when it comes to that. Like your best bet, Chloe, is just be yourself when it comes to that situation. If the person doesn't like you, oh well. They don't have to want for you. That's what I'm worrying. You'll be all right.
thanks, man. I appreciate your support, dude. It means a
Yep.
lot.
Never change. Never change for nobody.
Oh, I won't, dude. I won't.
Yep.
Well, I think we hit that topic on the head, man. I like how we ended that.
Definitely.
100%. So let's just get on to the last topic of this episode.
Okay.
And the last topic is we're going to be talking about the biggest, reddest flags modern daters should look out for. And this is via ranker.com, which has become our new favorite website. It's become my new favorite website. And we're going to be talking about what ranker.com thinks the most, basically the biggest red flags are, dude. And I don't know if you want me to go through all of these, but
I can do 5.
all right, let's do 5. All right, let's do the top 5, which according to voters here on ranker.com, they say the number 1 biggest red flag for modern days to look out for. Number 1, they're unwillingly to admit when they're wrong.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a excuse me. That's a big one. I
Mhm.
mean, honestly, it says right here, we're all wrong sometimes, but the important thing is 1, be capable of identifying when you're wrong, when you're in the wrong, and 2, be able to own and apologize for it. I mean, shit, I can give a good example about that.
I could too, but I'll probably get us canceled for life.
Fair enough. Let's just not talk about that then. Huh.
Yeah.
We don't want to get canceled. So yesterday does not want to be canceled. We've been doing this shit for way too long to get canceled now. So if they
Facts.
wanted, they would have canceled us by now. Shit,
Mhm.
dude. Yeah, man. Anyway, number 2. Number 2, according to Ranker.com, you dislike the person you are when you're around them. So you're basically becoming a person you're not just to impress somebody, which is kind of fucking wrong because you're acting really fake. And fake people, especially fake friends,
We
that's
don't
a
do.
red flag. We
Yeah.
don't promote fucking fake friends, man, or being fake. I mean, obviously, the saying is, the biggest the biggest advice I've gotten though when it comes to dating is always be yourself. Don't be someone you're not. And I
Mhm.
agree with that big number 2 because shit, I struggle sometimes with being myself because I sometimes feel like a woman is not going to like me or ever want to be with me if I'm myself. And that's horrible. That's a horrible way of thinking, dude. Don't you agree?
I guess it depends on the situation, but no, I do agree with you for the most part.
Thank you, D-Just. But yeah, that was number 2. Number 3, according to ranker.com, is they're not supportive of / bash your hobbies, goals, or aspirations.
Oh, fucking red.
Pretty obvious, don't you think, D-Just?
Oh, yes.
I mean, we talked about last week, we talked about friends, and we talked about friends who constantly put you down and just like bash whatever, whatever you want to do in life. For like, say, for example, oh, you tell your friend, your so-called friend, oh, I eventually want to get a job doing this one day, or I want to be able to make this much money, or my goal is to make $125,000 a year or something at my job, or I want to live in this state, or I want to do this, work for this company. And they tell you, oh, I don't ever see you doing that. They basically bash you for your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. And it's like, that's a big red flag, especially when it comes to dating. If you can't trust somebody, with sharing information, and if they don't support you, then that's a really big red flag, dude. So I 100% agree with that at number 3.
Facts.
So number 4, according to ranker.com, is they take several hours to respond to your text, but
Oh,
every
my.
time you're with them in person, they're constantly on their phone.
That shit annoys me.
That shit does annoy me, to be honest.
What the fuck? I mean, like, seriously? Like, who the fuck who does that shit?
Who really does that shit, man?
Like, there's a lot of women that do that shit. It'll take forever to respond back to the text.
Yes, dude. I hate that.
Always on their fucking cell phone. Like, I literally want to just take that phone and just smash it.
Or throw it against the wall.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I remember the very few dates I've had with a woman. And the one day I went on with a girl, she was on her phone majority of the time for like, I swear, the first 15 minutes until we got a conversation going, and then it changed, and it ended up being the best day of my life. I talked about you guys in a previous season of So Yesterday and about that. And yeah, it was the best day of my life. And yeah,
Which date was that?
the one with Alex.
Yeah, you really
Remember
liked her.
Alex?
Yeah, you really liked her.
We went to Karma. I
Oh,
took her
really?
to Karma Cafe. That was our date. We had the hookah bar.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I know what I want to do now when I go home. I'm going off on a topic now, but shit, bro, when we hang out again, we gotta go to the hookah bar again. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has to.
God damn it! Now it makes me want to do it now. Well, anyway, we're getting off on a tangent. I'm getting off on a tangent. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, we took her to Karma, and I took her to Karma. The best day of my life, bro. Yeah, man. But no, she was on her phone the first 15 minutes.
Wow.
So yeah. But yeah, man, don't be that person, please. If you're that person, if we go out on a date or whatever and you're on your fucking phone, that shit annoys me, dude. End of
Yeah.
story.
Here.
End of
Yeah.
story, bro.
Yeah, the one in Canton's still open too.
It is still? Oh shit. Well, we gotta go somewhere, man. I miss doing hookah.
That's a karma. That's still a karma though. So it's like
Yeah, it's the only thing.
it's a weird one, but at least hell, it's still one of the branches.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we got off topic for a sec, but
Sorry. But the last one.
The last one, number 5, according to Ranker, is they're rude to employees at places you go.
I guess that will be not really tasteful,
Yeah.
You have to always apologize. Oh, I'm sorry for that. I don't know him. I just met him today. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, I don't think that one's a big one.
Yeah.
I think the next one is.
Okay.
The next one is number 6. They are beginning talking to / hooking up with you as their actual relationship is allegedly or actually ending.
Yeah.
As this saying goes, if they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. Shit, man.
Yeah, that's deep. Real
I
deep.
mean, I really don't have much experience with that one. I don't know about you,
Got a little bit of experience with that.
but that was a yeah, that one's a little off, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't have that, guys. No.
No,
No.
you can't have that. Red flag for sure.
Red flagger. Flag it down.
No,
But yeah,
I like it, dude.
I love it. All right.
All right.
Thank you
Well,
guys.
if you don't have anything else to add, we can go ahead and conclude this episode of So Yesterday.
Ding dong ding. I just want to say real quick, this has been a proud advertisement of a LodgeJustice.com provides unique sweet streetwear for all the proud people who love to step their fashion game up. Go shop at LodgeJustice.com. This is a proud merch t-shirt from LodgeJustice.com. If you're familiar with the movie classic Cujo, Stephen King's Cujo, you can find it on LodgeJustice.com. That's all I got to say about that. And like me and Choop have been saying since the very first day we said, welcome to So Yesterday. Without you, we would not have this platform. Heck, we wouldn't even be able to say we tend to fucking cuss a lot if it wasn't for you guys. Like that. Put it in some jam, sprinkle a little bit of damn, and wham bam thank you ma'am. But with that being said, I want to thank Spotify, I want to thank Apple, I want to thank Google, I want to thank all these,
Riverside, man, Riverside.
most importantly the legendary Riverside, because
We are recording this on Riverside, so without this, I
without
don't know how
them,
we record this right now. So
no I do not.
yeah, shout out to Riverside, and no, we are not sponsoring them, or they are
And
not sponsoring us.
Spotify for putting our shit on their stuff.
Oh,
We
don't forget YouTube. And
and
speaking of that, just make sure you guys, if you guys are not following our Instagram channel, it's at correction, not channel page, our Instagram page at SoYesterdayPod. You know, you post a bunch of stuff on there recently. We also got a YouTube channel, SoYesterdayPod. Like I said, we've been doing a lot of YouTube videos this season, putting it on YouTube. And yeah, if you guys like audio only, Spotify. If you like to see us talk, whatnot, YouTube is the place to go. But all the previous episodes prior to season 5, they're all on Spotify, audio only. So, except for the bonus episode, but that's a different one. Anyway, without further ado, yeah, D Justice said, we appreciate you all tuning in every single week and listening or watching our podcast. I mean, as you just said, we wouldn't have this platform without you guys. We really appreciate you guys' support. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. You know, put that thumbs up on those videos, man. It really helps our channel grow. And like I said, we think we passed over 330 views recently. Was that correct on all our videos?
correct.
We had a lot of impressions lately. I know you posted the other day. We had like over 1,000 impressions or something. That number could be wrong, but don't quote me.
Yep, 1K, 1K.
1K impressions, dude.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. And this concludes season 5, episode 7 of So Yesterday podcast. And before we end it here, I just want to say, as I always say before we end the show, live every day to the fullest until the day you die. Hug and kiss your loved ones and talk to your friends. Ask them how they're doing, because you never know when their time will become, because tomorrow's not promised, as what the saying goes. So always wake up and just be thankful you're alive and your family is alive and everybody, your friends, you still can talk to them. Just enjoy the time they're on this earth. So you got anything else to add to Just?
As I always say, respect your elders. Because you know what? They might be protecting you from something. So that's why they're always a little bit harsher. Even if they're a little bit mean sometimes, they've been alive longer than you. something I had to really learn when I was coming up is sometimes I don't know everything. They might know just a little bit more than you. So try to, when your grandpa or grandma or even just somebody you're walking past you says something to you. Sometimes they've been there, they've done that, and they see where you're messing up. So try to take that criticism with not so seriously sometimes.
Take it with a
But
grain of salt, as they'd say.
thank you. Well, as I would say, we don't chase people, we chase dreams. And as I have to say next is so yesterday, so yesterday, so yesterday, so yesterday, so yesterday, so yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank you
Love
guys.
our tune, dude. Love our tune.
Yep.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Guys, and till next time, just a reminder before we go, we will not be back for another hold on a second. Another 3 weeks from now. So their next episode will be December 7th, Saturday. So I hope you guys don't miss us too much. But like I said, my dad's coming to town next week. So we won't be doing any episodes. And,
Yep.
you do just too.
And my kids are coming to town as well, so
Hope you guys don't miss us 2 weeks or too much. My God. But yeah, hope you guys see you guys in about 3 weeks from today. We our next episode, so we can't wait to see you. Until then, stay positive, stay cool, live life to the fullest, and that's all I gotta say.
thank you.
Thank you. Peace. As I always say, peace out, guys. Till next time. So yesterday.
Checking out.
Checking out.